It's a minute before 9, just checking in. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Anyone out there? Morning, Christine. Anyone else out there? Got another minute or so before we start. Checking in. Just let me know you can hear me, see me. Today we'll have a vinyasa flow class and we'll have some fun. Just hope be playful today. Any requests, send them in the next couple minutes if you can. We'll have some fun. Back to some live classes next week, but I still will be recording Tuesdays and Thursdays at 9 live feeds, unless those are my class times, but I don't think so as of yet. We'll start sitting up nice and tall. We'll close our eyes and we'll breathe in and out through the nose. Move our head and neck any way that feels good. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, whatever you need, just to help you settle in. Maybe you wiggle your body a little bit here. And then I want you to press down through your seat. Press up through your crown. Just try to find space where you can make it. Moving your chest away from your hips. Moving your head away from your chest. Creating space in your torso and your neck. We'll allow our head to fall, our left ear fall to our left shoulder. Just be there for a moment, just relaxing. Still pressing down through your seat. Try to feel the heart moving forward. Lift the head up, right ear, right shoulder. Just breathe here. Our breath today, as we practice together, we breathe in through the nose, we fill belly, we fill ribs, we fill chest. On the exhale, we lift pelvic floor, we draw navel in and up. We lift the breath out. Bring the head back to neutral and then let your chin fall to your chest. Let your hands be comfortable here. Let your shoulders be heavy. Lift your chin up to the sky, open up through your throat. Maybe bring both hands to your chest. Gently press your chest slightly forward and lift the chin slightly higher. Feel yourself lifting from the back of the skull also so you don't crush the back of your neck. Hands fall to your knees, head comes in neutral, and then left ear, left shoulder. Head back to neutral, right ear, right shoulder. Head back to neutral, chin to the sky. Hands are on your knees now, but just try to feel that heart still moving forward. Chin falls to chest. Sitting up tall. Sitting up tall, just pay attention to your navel for a moment here. And imagine a string holding your belly button, pulling it back. Then your rib cage moves back, your heart moves back. Your chin continues to draw down to your chest. Bring this cat back. Hollowing out the belly. Squeeze it out. Allow it to fill back up on the inhales. And squeeze it out on the exhales. Let your breath be strong here. Really scoop up pelvic floor. Draw navel back. Then your next inhale, just move your heart forward, lift your chin up. When I practice vinyasa, I always like to warm up the lower back and the whole back in general before I start moving. Just for a safer, stronger, more relaxed practice. Again, pull the navel back, drop the chin to the chest, feel yourself hollowing out here. Move your heart forward, lift your chin up, arch the back. And then slowly sort of feel your ribs start to move to the left. Move your ribs back forward, move them to the right, see how that feels, and then go back forward to the left. And then back, dropping chin. Moving right and then forward, going around in this circular action. Where is the movement coming from? Do you feel your belly button moving around in this circle? Suck out, hollow out the belly on those exhales as you come into cat. Fill the belly on the inhales as you come to cow. And then we'll just pause back in, cat back. And then we'll move to the left. We'll move forward, right, and then back. Feel this sensation here. Be playful. If you saw yourself in a mirror, you want to see your elbows bending, maybe your hands sliding around, your heart moving, chin lifting and chin tucking. Finding flow here. Continue to move just like that. Keep on moving, keep on playing, keep on having fun. Three more big circles. Let them be slow, let them be big. And then sort of make them smaller and smaller. Until you come to a still place. From the still place, just have your hands on your knees, gently sort of feel yourself start to rock back. Feel your legs lift up. Balance here, your feet are off the ground. Sits bones are tethered down still. Then you bring your hands to the outside of your legs. You can lengthen your legs a little bit. Ankles are still crossed, so you remember which one's in front. Then you just prop them back down and lift them back up. Uncross them, cross them the opposite way. Lengthen out as much as possible, maybe holding behind the backs of the thighs. And then slowly let them drop back down. Sit up tall. Inhale, hands forward and up. Exhale, to the left. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, to the right. Forward and up. And then we turn. Forward and up. And we turn. Find your own flow here. Feel the movement manifesting from the elbows up through the fingertips. And then when you're back to the left hand side, just stay there. Right hand on left knee, left hand back behind you close to your seat. With your left hand, right hand on your knee, maybe try to feel your right elbow come close to your body. Try to sit up a little taller here. Press down and scoop up. Lift pelvic floor, draw navel in and up. hollowing out the belly. Inhale your hands forward and up. Exhale to the right. Right hand close to you. Right behind you. Left hand on right knee. Right and left elbow coming close to the body. Creating space. Maybe one more time each side here. Continue to breathe here. Then we'll inhale our arms up to the sky. Exhale, back to the left. See how deep you can turn if you can. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, back to the right. Continue to sit up tall as you turn. Try to still feel the top of the head over your tailbone. Inhale your hands forward and up. Exhale your hands down to your heart. So just pause there. Just check in, close your eyes. Maybe just bring your hands on top of the heart, one hand on top of the other. Spine nice and long, pressing your heart forward. Just finding the reasons why you're here today. Hopefully practicing, maybe just watching. Maybe you watch and then maybe you try a pose or two. It's all good. We'll slowly move our legs out to one side or roll over our legs. And we'll find ourselves on our hands and knees. If you were here Tuesday, I had you come up on your fingertips. Let's do that again today. Come up onto your fingertips, but feel your finger knuckles bending outward, not inward. So you want them bending outward. Try to really feel, even your pinky. Try to feel the engagement of fingertips on the mat. And then slowly spread the fingers, keeping the engagement of the fingertips. Feel that sensation. Keep your wrists nice and strong here. As you press down through your fingers, you can strengthen your wrists. Move your hips side to side a couple times. That feels good. Allowing play to happen. Breathing in and breathing out. Come to a stillness, ground down through your hands, ground down through the tops of your feet, ground down through your knees. Being playful here, keeping your toes on the ground. See if you can press into your toes and your hands and lift up your knees. Let them drop back down. Do that 2 more times. We're trying to get the core engaged here. Toenails are on the floor, hands are on the floor, knees slightly lift up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees back down. Just really activation of the core there. 1 more time. Toenails are on the floor. Now you're not tucked. We're just gonna press down through the toes, press down through the hands, lift up the knees. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop them back down. Tuck your toes under this time. There's quite a difference with the ankles. And then slowly lift your knees up. Press your hips to the sky, downward facing dog. You should be in a V shape in your body. And then bend one knee, lengthen opposite leg. Just using the down dog to wake up the body. Any movements that feel good here, let them happen. Breathing in, breathing out. And then slowly come back down to table. Move your hips side to side here once again. From here, press down through your hands, tuck your toes under, lift your knees 1 inch off the ground. Feel the difference here. Let them tap back down. This time we're going all the way up, tuck tucking toes, lifting knees, hips to the sky, down dog.
Up on tippy toes. Soften knees. Tuck chin to chest. Press the hips. Press the rib cage. Press the chest. Roll forward to plank. Soften your knees. You can drop all the way down to the ground. And then lift them up, pressing your hips to the sky, down dog. Up on tippy toes. Soften knees. Let them drop. Tuck chin. Roll. Press hips. Press rib cage. Press chest. Knees drop, hovering 1 inch off the ground, pressing the hips back, almost like a flying child's pose, and then lengthen your legs. Got one more just like that, up on tippy toes. Soften those knees, tuck chin, press the hips, press the rib cage, press the chest. Knees drop down, feet untuck, hips shift forward, lift your chin, bend your elbows, thighs, belly, ribs, chest, chin down, and walk your hands all the way forward. Spread through your fingers, press down through your hands, and then lift up your chest. From here, slowly slide your elbows underneath your shoulders. So wrists are in front of your elbows, elbows underneath your shoulders. We're strong and powerful here. Press down through your hands. Lift your chest. Now try to feel, we're in Sphinx pose, it's a little bit easier in Cobra, Up Dog. Try to feel your pinky toes on the mat. Maybe you feel that sensation. So if you think about it, your inner thighs, the front of the mat on the floor, rolls up and then back in a Y shape, opening up through your sit bones, getting the pinky toes on the ground. Tuck your toes under. Find yourself strong. Lift your knees and then slowly lift up your torso. Forearm plank here for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Knees drop down first, then drop the hips, untuck the toes, lift the chest. Sphinx pose. Breathing in, breathing out. Let's be playful here now. Again, being playful, tucking toes under, lifting up knees and hips, and just move your hips side to side a couple times here. If this is too much, stay tight. And then come down when you're ready. Lift your chest. Slowly slide your arms all the way forward. Reach through. Nice and long. We'll slide our hands underneath our shoulders. We'll tuck our toes under. We'll inhale here. We'll exhale. We'll press up to table first. Find yourself strong in your table first. And then we'll lift up our knees, press our hips to the sky, down dog. Root down through your hands. Up on tippy toes, those knees drop, soften tuck your chin, and then press your hips, press your rib cage, press your chest, roll forward to plank. Knees drop down this time. Feet stay tucked. Maybe you walk your hands slightly forward and then shift your hips forward, but try to keep your knees, your hips, and your shoulders in one straight line. So you don't want to be like this. You want to be straight. You want to have that plank-like consistency in your upper body. Elbows bend tight to the ribs. Navel draws back. Exhale, press back. See, doing it wrong is like this. Doing it right, you shift those hips forward. Torso does not break. Get 3 more. Torso does not break. Maybe your belly comes down. And then slowly press back. Tucking toes under, lifting up knees, hips back to the sky, downward facing dog. Try to move your ears, being picture framed by your biceps. And then we'll slowly walk our hands to the back of the mat. We'll come to that forward fold. We'll hang out in forward fold. At the back of the mat. Head is heavy. Body's melting. Releasing, letting go. Find softness in your body. Inhale, tuck your chin. Exhale. Slowly roll up the rise from the gut. Inhale. Arms all the way up. Reach up nice and tall. Then allow your hands to come to your heart. Breathe in, breathe out here. Find yourself strong, find yourself powerful. If you're just joining me, say hi in the message box. Press into your hands. Press up with your crown. Inhale, press into your hands. Exhale, hands drop. Inhale, arms reach all the way up to the sky, reach up. Holding a beach ball, hands go left, hips go right. Come back to center and switch it out. Back up and move. Be playful here, solid in the feet. Coming back to center, hands come to your forehead. We bend knees, we fold from waist. Belly to thighs, hands to the floor. Here we inhale. Inner thighs draw back. Sits bones widen, head drops. Exhale. The fingertips on shins, long legs, long back. Inhale. Your hands slide back down your legs. Exhale. Roll up to rise. Inhale, arms up. Exhale. Bow down and fold. Inhale, inner thighs back. Exhale, fingertips on shins. Inhale, melt. Exhale, roll to rise. Find your power, inhale. Exhale, bow down. Inhale, inner thighs back. Exhale, fingertips on shins. Inhale, bend your knees, drop your hips. Exhale, hands to the heart, chair pose. Drop your seat, lift your chest, feel yourself strong. Drop that seat a little lower. Feel your heart lift a little higher. On an inhale, hands to the floor. Exhale, we walk forward to plank. Breathing in, breathing out. Knees drop down, feet on tuck. Hips shift forward, chin lifts. Bend elbows, tight to rib thighs, belly, ribs, chest, chin. Press up to cobra or up dog. Come back down, tuck toes. Lift knees, press up to plank pose. Soften knees, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. And hands walk back to feet. Forward fold, back of the mat. Inhale, soften knees. Exhale, rise up. Inhale, arms up. Hands move to the left. Hands move back to the right. One more time each side. Lengthening through your side waist. Reaching, reaching, reaching. Reach, reach, reach. Hands come to forehead. We bow down. We inhale, inner thighs back. Exhale, fingertips on shins. Inhale. Exhale, walk forward. Plank pose, strong and solid. Full of strong pull of your heels back, your hands down, your head forward. Soften knees, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Feel the difference in coming down into cobra from plank and then feeling it from our transitional wave. And then to plank. Then diagonal chaturanga. Back to cobra. Feel the difference. Feel the more space in the body. Come back down, tuck toes. Lift knees. Find yourself strong here. Pressing up to plank. Back to down dog. Take the baby steps forward to the top of the mat. Forward fold. Bend knees, drop hips. Chair pose. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, press up. Inhale, arms all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Strong and powerful here. Breathing in, breathing out. Press into your hands, inhale. Exhale, your hands drop. Stay here for a moment. We're going to come to warrior two. I'll show you the side movement. We'll inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, bow down and fold. Inhale, bend your knees and drop your hips. Exhale, chair pose, strong, powerful. Inhale, hands to the floor. Exhale, right leg back. Ground down your heel. Right arch intersects back, left heel. Right arm back. Left arm forward, warrior two. Find yourself strong here. Check in with your hands. Wrists parallel to the floor. Gaze is over that front middle finger. Feet are rooted. Feet it deep into pose. Moving a step back far enough. You can always heel toe that back foot back. Feel the internal rotation of the thighs. Feel your sits bones widening. Hanging out in this pose. Allow your hands to turn up to the sky. And just let your left elbow fall to your left knee. Let your right hand come onto your right hip for a moment and just feel your right shoulder come back. And then slowly just let your right hand drop across the front body and reach to the left. Maybe your thumb and index finger of your left hand comes to Gyan Mudra. Reach through. Breathe in, breathe out. Strong, powerful, long and strong. Then we'll let this right hand just drop toward the floor. Maybe it even touches the floor. Then we'll bring our left hand down too, and we'll parallel our feet. Wide leg, forward fold here. Checking with your feet, take your time. Heels behind second and third toe. And pay attention to your feet again. We're in this wide leg forward fold. Then we're transitioning back to warrior two. So turn those left toes forward. Turn or pull the right heel slightly back. And rise up from the ground up, warrior two. Hands to thighs. Peaceful warrior. And from here, we're just going to let our left hand grab our left ankle. We're going to slowly sort of lengthen our left leg and reach our right arm up, triangle pose. We're going to inhale, almost like you're trying to put your right hand into a pocket. Come down. Exhale, rise up. Inhale, here, come down. Exhale, rise up to hold this time. Try to feel your wrist stacking over wrist. That left hand can come to the floor. If you can, go ahead. Breathing in, breathing out. From here, right hand to the floor, left hand to the floor. Pivot on your right toes. Draw your right knee into your nose. Call this seed pose. Drop it back behind you. Bend your knees, reach your hands back. Call this OMG. Reaching back, folding, curtsy pose here. Hands back to the floor. Right knee back in. This time, right toes turn to the right. Left hand stays underneath left shoulder. Right arm goes to the sky. Balancing half moon. See how you feel here. And from balancing half moon, we're going to come to the front of the mat, forward fold. Hang out in forward fold for a moment. Breathing in, breathing out. Slowly rising up. Hands to the sky. Hands to the heart. Breathing in, breathing out. Strong and powerful. Getting ready for the other side. Inhale, press into your hands. Exhale, your hands drop.
Inhale your arms all the way up to the sky, reaching up. Exhaling, bowing down and folding. Inhale, bending knees, dropping hips. Exhaling to clear pose. Find yourself strong here, powerful, full of breath. Inhale your hands to the floor. Exhale your left leg steps back. Ground down your heel. Left arm back. Right arm forward. Warrior two. Gaze over those the right middle finger. Inner thighs are drawing down. Sits bones are widening. We're strong in our legs. Feel that sensation. Solid, solid, solid. Breathing in. Breathing out. Turn your palms up to the sky. Then allow your right elbow to fall to your right thigh. Let your left hand come to your left hip. Draw your left shoulder back. And then let your left hand drop and sweep. Side angle. Nice and long here. Nice and strong. Just feel yourself extending through that side waist. Lengthen through. And then from here, our left hand slightly drops. Our right hand drops and we parallel our feet. Wide leg forward fold. Maybe we walk our hands forward. We make a wide leg and downward facing dog. See how that feels. Maybe you reach for your toes. Maybe you balance on your head. Whatever feels good here, let it happen. Let the pose just morph. We're here for a few more breaths. Let yourself be wherever you want to be, wherever your body tells you you need to be. Let there be softness where you need softness. Let there be strength where you need strength. And let yourself listen to your body. We're going to slowly walk our hands back. We're going to set up back for our warrior two. Rising up, strong and powerful. Hands to thighs. Peaceful warrior, right arm up and back. As we bend into that right knee, sometimes your knee's back behind you. Sometimes as you get stronger, you bend that right knee over the right ankle. Then we'll let our right hand grab our right ankle. Let our left hand drop down, left arm up, right leg long. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up for strength, for power. Find the length in those hamstrings. Press down to that right big toe mound. Finding your strength, finding your power. Finding your breath. Left hand drops. Right hand drops. Pivot on left toes. We draw left knee in. Seed pose. We let the left foot come down behind the right. We bend the knees. We draw the arms back. Curtsy pose. OMG. Hands back to the floor. Knee back to nose to seed. Kick the left leg back. Turn the left toes toward the left. Right hand underneath right shoulder. Left arm up to the sky. Balancing half moon. If you have a wall, use it back behind you. Breathe in. Breathe out. Find your balancing half moon strong and powerful. Stay there for another breath or two. We're meeting in forward fold. Top of the mat, this time with the feet wide. You're gonna find any hand position you like. Maybe you grab the big toes. Maybe you tuck your hands underneath your feet. Maybe you just hold on to your knees. Right above your knees. No weight on your knees, no pressure. Just let your hands just drop. Inhale, soften your knees. Exhale, rise up here.
Inhale your arms up to the sky, reach up. Exhale your hands to the heart and turn your toes out, heels stay in. Find yourself strong, find yourself powerful. Draw your navel back toward your spine. Feel that sensation. Inhale, let it go. Exhale, draw your navel back toward your spine and then start to bend your knees. Drop your hips. Then maybe let your elbows come to your thighs. Let your feet come as wide as you need to so your feet stay grounded. Then maybe your hands come to your heart. If you have a block, you can always sit down on a block here. Breathing in, breathing out. And then slowly let your hands come to the floor, let your seat come down to the floor, however that looks. And just come down cross-legged once again. Just checking back in with me for a moment. See how you feel. Breathing in, breathing out. And then we'll make our way onto our back for bridge pose. So in our bridge pose, our feet are on the floor. Our knees are over our ankles as best we can. Toes facing forward. Hands on the floor. Grounded, palms on the floor. Just feel this idea of pressing your hands into the floor and just try to feel your elbows move a little bit wider. Inhale, fill the body up with breath here. Exhale, lift up the hips, bridge pose. Inhale, one vertebrae down at a time. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, slowly come down. Exhale, press up a little higher than the first time. And the second time, inhale, come back down. Exhale, press up. Inhale, come down. Exhale, press up the whole this time. So you feel. Maybe you have your hands on the side body. Maybe you reach your hands toward the sky. Can you engage the core? Feel your navel strong here. Squeeze your glutes and then relax them if you can. And then slowly let each rib slowly come down. Hands fall towards your rib cage. This time, reach your hands up overhead. Not on the ground, just up overhead like in a diagonal. Inhale, fill the body up with breath. Exhale, lift up the hips here. Press down through your feet, lift up. Reach your hands toward the sky. Press down with your feet a little higher. Slowly come back down. Hands fall to your ribs. One more. Bridge, or if you try to transition a wheel, you can always transition to wheel. Breathe in, breathe out. I'm going to reach my hands to the sky. I'm going to bring my elbows to the side body this time. I'm going to press into my elbows and I'm going to raise my hips up, feeling my palms facing one another above my solar plexus or above my navel area. It's nice to feel the energy of the body in front of your hands if you can. And then slowly come back down. Heel toe your feet wide. Turn your toes slightly inward. Let your knees touch. Let your knees windshield wiper side to side. Come back to stillness. Right knee comes into chest, right ankle comes to left knee. Reach your arms all the way overhead, find length. Inhale. Exhale, pick up your left knee and have your hands interlaced behind your left thigh. Flex both feet. If your shoulders came up off the ground, bring them back down. And some big circles here with your left knee in the air. And then the other direction. Come to stillness, feel the sensation, and then slowly just switch it out. Hands reach overhead, left ankle to right knee. Right knee comes in, hands come around right thigh, shoulders may lift up to begin, then shoulders come back down. Flex both feet, circles in the air. One direction, the other direction. Come to stillness, feel the pose. Allow it to slowly come back down. Feet on the floor. Right knee in, right ankle, right knee over left knee. Hands press into the side body. Lift the hips up, shift them 1 inch over to the right. Then allow your knees to fall to the left. Your left calf is around your right foot that's wrapped around. Feel that sensation here. Breathe in, breathe out. Try to feel the eagle wrap of the legs. Try to feel this idea of the right shoulder moving away, creating space in your torso. Feel the length in those ribs. Slowly uncross the legs. Uncross the legs. And then wrap them the other way. Left leg is on top of right this time. Hands to the side body. Shift your hips to the left. Let your knees fall right. Right calf is wrapped by your left foot. Breathe in and out here. Try to feel the space created. Breathe in, breathe out. And slowly unwrap the legs. Unwrap the legs, draw the knees into the chest. Let your knees go wide. Let your ankles go wide. Tuck your hands in between your legs. Grab your big toes. Flex your feet. Knees into armpits, feet to the sky. Breathing in, breathing out. Your body rock here side to side. Let's sit here for a moment. As you sit here and breathe, just feel the softness in your knees. Try to feel the softness in your legs. And then just send your legs to the front corners of the mat. Let your hands just unfurl to the side body, palms up. Palms turn up. Heels ground down. Allow yourself to melt here for a moment. Bring one hand to the belly. Bring one hand to the chest. Elbows can be lifted up or elbows can be on the side body. And just breathe in and out here. Feel your inner rhythm. Feel your inner pause, your inner gaze. I like to bring one or two fingers. I like to bring my middle finger into my belly button and my other two fingers either on either side, top and bottom of belly button. And try to feel my heartbeat. And then let yourself just go into your Shavasana. Feel your knuckles on the ground. Feel your inner arms draw down. Feel your armpits widen. Slide your hands toward your side body when you're ready to get out. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Reach your arms overhead and slide your legs together. Point your toes nice and long here, the great stretch. Nice and long. Inhale, fill the body up with breath. Exhale, draw the knees into the chest, wrap the hands around the knees, give yourself a little big hug and a squeeze. And then slowly let your hips fall over to the right, your knees fall over to the right, and gently press yourself up to sit, nice and tall. Sit nice and tall. Let your inner gaze be happening. Gaze inward. Bend your elbows, hands to heart center, Anjane Mudra. So feel your pinkies and your thumbs touching, and then separate the rest of your fingers. So the heels of the hands and the pinkies and the thumbs are touching, the rest of the fingers are spread. Lotus Mudra. Bring your lotus in front of your heart. Allow it to be filled up. The lotus, just like the lily pad here. Roots grow from the mud of the water. Inhale here through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Slowly press your lotus up to the sky to break the surface of the water, to be shown to the world. Inhale, slowly bring your lotus back down into a prayer in front of your heart. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om peace, peace, peace. Slowly open your eye. Thank you all for being here. If you like that flow, you can always just pause it and repeat the triangles and the warriors together a couple times if you like. Some fun play. Go back and forth from wide leg forward fold to everything else. Thank you all for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. See you live soon. Namaste.